Hi everyone, it's Leanne Ruff here. So sorry that the live didn't work on the Facebook page today. Decided to just go ahead and record the training for you, make it easier. It's not the same as a live. I don't get to see your reactions. I don't get to hear from you and comment. But we're gonna go this route this time. Please put your comments below. Let me know if you have questions, comments, takeaways. Love to hear from you, and I will be I'll join in on the comments once this is posted. So, all right, first of all, we're going to talk today about onboarding. Onboarding is my jam. I have been in this industry for close to 30 years, and for half that time I was in the field just like you, built a business, large business, very successful at it, absolutely loved it, fell in love with people, fell in love with systems and this industry and how to help people be successful with systems in the industry. I went on to work for some of the largest direct sales companies and created some award-winning onboarding training systems. I'm telling you, I love this stuff. I love it. So I am here to help you create an onboarding system. And what I'm going to do is walk you through some training, but I want you to know that we're working hard to put together a checklist for you, not only for your brand new presenter, but also for you as a mentor. I want to make this plug and play for you. So I'm also going to ask you to comment, share your best tips. Let's work on this together and collaborate. But for now, I'm just going to give you my go-to strategies for successful onboarding. It's super important. Onboarding equals retention. The numbers don't lie. We know in this industry, if someone is successful right away, they will stay with your company for 2 years on average. Okay, that's huge. So it should be so important for you to schedule the time in your business to support those very new people who join you. Now, here's the thing. I did a training a couple weeks ago on RSVP. It's a training on time management of how to focus your time on the right activities and when to focus your time by time blocking, etc. And the V stands for very new people, because you have no idea who is going to be your next Black status presenter when they join your company. You have no idea. So you have to treat all your very new people the same. Give them all the same information. Let them reveal to you their intent and their willingness to work. Now, onboarding starts before someone hits join, because to be successful, you need confidence. And confidence is belief in product, belief in team, belief in self. And before someone even presses join, it's likely that they already believe in the product and they believe in you. They believe in that team. That's critical. So if you want to up your sponsoring game, start making sure that you are upping your belief in product and team game in your messaging, in your stories, the things that you share. Make them all about the benefits of the business, not the features, the benefits. So that's just a little sidebar on recruiting, but I believe they come in with pretty much, they already have that belief. Now, the hardest, most challenging piece is belief in self, because a lot of people come into this industry without a lot of confidence. And, this is just something that, they're looking for a side gig or whatever, and they just, they've been beaten down. Life hasn't given them a lot of successes. This is our opportunity. They were attracted because whatever you shared showed them a sisterhood, gave them hope, gave them some joy. The product gave them some joy. So now it's on you to help them with some strategies for success to launch their business. Now, here's what I don't want you to get confused. Someone's willingness to work and to listen to your strategies is on them. It's not on you. Give yourself some grace. Not everyone's going to listen. Most aren't. Most aren't going to be willing to do the work. You can't fix everyone. You can't push. You can't chase someone to do this business. They have to put in the work themselves. So don't take it personally if they aren't willing to do that. All right. Let's set that up front. So here we go. You're in a good mindset. So now it's, how do you help someone find success in this business? They're super excited, right? People join not as Eeyores, Why did I do this now? They joined as Tigger. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Here I go. Yay. Right? That's how you came into the business. You were joyful. You had a product you loved. You were super pumped. You're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing. You didn't come in like, oh, I'm going to fail. People don't do that, right? But what happens is they have someone in their ear, the joy stealer, that says, you are gonna fail. You've never done anything before. You've never been successful at anything in your life. Why would you think this would work? Isn't that illegal? That's an illegal pyramid. You're gonna be that person on social media. That's what they hear from people who've never walked this journey. You have to be the voice on the other side saying, Tigger, bouncy, 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 you can do this, yay. You can tell I have kids. And grandkids. That's the person you want to be, the Tigger, okay? So you got to be in their face right away, because otherwise the other voice will win. So within 24 to 72 hours, you have to be connected with that person, whether it is a phone call, a private chat, whatever it happens to be, it's on you to do that. And that's why RSVP time blocking is very important, because it's an important part of your business if you want to build and grow a strong team. So knowing that, your first key tip is to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Someone brand new does not know what pink, orange, green, blue, they do not know what that means, nor do they really care. They care about being successful. They don't want to fail. No one comes in and says, I want to fail at this. They come in thinking, I can win. This person told me I could win. This is a great product I love. Surely my friends will like it too. They come in with a winning attitude. If they don't find success, they start to feel like a failure. So simple, don't overwhelm them. No kindergarten teacher starts her class on the first day of class and says, we're going to read today. You're all going to learn how to read. What would happen? There'd be a lot of tears. You have people who don't even know much about Facebook. You can't expect them to figure out how to get to Mexico with points. Like, oh, this is a great incentive. Yeah, it is. But not for that brand new person who just joined, right? You want to keep your system very simple and focus on the key activities that lead to success. And you know what they are. They're sales, they're recruiting, and they're helping other people. Those three things, whether you are a black status presenter or a yellow presenter, those are the key foundational skills that lead to success that you do over and over and over again. Okay, so make sure your system is simple. And voila, we have 521. 521 keeps it simple. We know, like I said before, that first order, you get that first order, you're pretty confident. You can battle off the naysayers. Well, I got paid. Couldn't be that bad. So that first sale is really important. 521 is easy to remember, and it is success. It means success. Do you think about it? If every new person on your team had 5 orders in 5 days, had 2 rewards links set up within 10, and helped one person join their team within 20, wouldn't they be really successful? Wouldn't you be super pumped about that? Well, then don't sugarcoat it. Tell people this is what it takes to be successful. You decide how much you want to put into it, right? It's on them, not on you, like I said. So 521, it's a system that's already been created for you. Now, there are people who I have heard say, well, 5 orders is just that's too hard. People can't do that. That's overwhelming in and of itself. Okay, well, with that attitude, yeah, it is, because that's the expectation you're going to set. I mean, it's really hard to ride a bike too, but you don't go and tell your kids like, oh, it's really hard. You're probably going to fall. You might get hurt. So you might want to think about it because it's hard, right? You wouldn't do that. No, because you got to get up on the bike and you got to pedal, and it's going to be wobbly, and you might not do it on the first time, but that's okay. Same thing with this. Right? 5 orders, you're pretty likely you're going to pay for whatever investment you put in to your brand new business. And that's pretty important for someone. So let's set it up and tell them exactly what it is. And say, acknowledge, yeah, it's going to be work, but you know what? The action that you take is more important than the results. And it is. That's what you're going to recognize with them, right? So that's what you're thinking. That's not what you're telling them. You know that that's the case, right? So 5-2-1. Don't back away from it. Don't say 5 products. I mean, I wouldn't. I'd say 5 orders. You can do that. You can do that. I'm going to show you how. So that's the key. In that first touch point, you're going to say, I got a goal for you. 5-2-1. We're going to keep it simple. And here's the other piece, right? That's the goal that we've created. We know that's successful, but you want to ask them what their goal is. And I don't mean what their why is. That you're going to develop that later. But the first conversation, you're going to want to say, because there are people that are interested in this business for one of 3 things that I found, and it's fun, finance, or freedom. And the freedom seekers are the ones that know it's a business. They have a business strategy. They have a business mind. They're all in. They've joined, and within an hour, they've gone through all the training in the back office. They've joined the groups. Those people get it. That's like less than 5% of who you likely attract to your business. You more likely develop those people. Then you have the finance people, and those are the people, they just want $250 to $500 to bridge the gap with incomes, to pay a bill, a car payment, whatever. They're looking for some extra money, the fun money for the purchases they like to make. But most people are for fun. They tell you they're for fun. They just want the products. Maybe they tell you, I'm a kidnapper. I just want the kit. Well, to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether it's fun, finance, or freedom. You're going to get the same thing from me, because I'm going to let you reveal to me what it is you really want. How you're going to take the top 5%, they're going to go. They're going to just run with it anyway. They're probably not going to need me. They're not going to listen to a thing I say. They're already ahead of me. The finance and the fun people, those people I really want to help. They need my help, right? So I'm not going to assume that a kidnapper doesn't want a business. I'm going to think a kidnapper is just afraid and doesn't know the potential that they have. They're the person that does not maybe believe in themselves or see themselves as a business builder. And so they just want the kit, or they just love the products, which is fine. But I'm going to present 5-2-1 to all of them. And I'm going to say to the kidnapper, I'd say, you know what? I get it. You love the products, you love the kit. It is a great deal, but I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you how you could actually make a sale, how you could actually pay for that kit and continue to get more products for yourself for free. It's pretty cool way to do it. So, if you want to hang in there with me, I'll take you through this great system for success that we have. And it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. And I want to give you the opportunity, because even if you go through it and you decide, nah, I just want the kit, that's fine. But at least you'll be informed and you'll know more about Unique and the business opportunity that's available. That's all you have to say. Then you've done your job. Then it's on them to decide what else is more for them, what they're willing to do. People will reveal to you right away with a system whether they're willing to work or not. That's what I love about an onboarding system. It immediately sifts out the worker bees from the hobbyists to the people who are just here for the kit, right? It sifts that out by their actions. Actions speak louder than words. You've heard that before, right? Okay, so where was I? So you're going to keep it simple. You're going to use 5-2-1, and you're going to ask them their goal. Are you in it for fun? You find out if they need a little extra money, or if they're going to be your next Black status presenter, right? You need to find that out so that you can work with them appropriately. So you're going to take them through 5-2-1. And here's the thing I also want you to share, and this is what I find trips people up. Sometimes it's the verbiage you use with your brand new people. I'm going to recommend, you can take my advice or not, but I'm going to recommend that you not tell people, go get 5 orders, go get 5 customers, go get 5 of your friends to buy the mascara, go get a person to join your team with you. What I'm going to recommend that you say instead is coach them to say, go find 5 people to help. go find 5 people that need a new fresh look. Go find someone who you love and would love to work with. Like, go find and help the people that matter most to you. This is your closest circle. These are this is your hot market. Go help them. Go help them. Go help them feel beautiful. We're going to do that together, right? Be careful how you choose your words, because it impacts the intent someone has right out of the gate with your business, right? How they want to build and the experience that their friends and family will have, right? With the words that they choose. Okay, so here's the thing. Another thing I want to point out with 521 is, I am a mom of 4. My kids are all grown, ages 22 to 32. And if my older daughter came to me and said, "Mom, I want to start a business with Unique, what should I do?" Well, this 521, this system, this is exactly what I would tell her to do. I'd be honest with her. I wouldn't sugarcoat it. I wouldn't say, "Well, you really only just get that one order. Just get that one order from your mother-in-law, or what, I'll give you an order." I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, "Okay, here's what you need to do then. You need to take a picture before and after, or side by side, whatever, and you need to get that on Instagram today, right now. Do it. Get it on Instagram. No links, no mention of Unique. Get it on Instagram." And I'm telling you this because I did have my daughter do this. Actually, she's not a Unique presenter, but I have the kit. I gave her a mascara. I gave her the spray foundation. And I said, "Go do this." She did this. Within an hour, 12 people messaged her. What is that? Right? So that's what I would tell her to do. That's what I want you to tell your new person to do. That's part of the system. It's how to get out on social media to start to build and attract interest. So it's focusing on the benefits. Look, and I think, I can't remember what my daughter said, but she's like, "Look at the difference in my face. I feel like a rock star on one side and a homie on the other, because I'm not going to leave my house," right? Like, it was just something cute like that she posted, right? But it got interest. No mention of products. So you want to teach them how to focus on the benefits of the product that they're using, how it makes them feel, and go out on their social media channels to do that. You want to help them create a curiosity post. You want to have them ask a question, because here's the thing. We tell people in our industry, go make this big list right away. Go ask everyone right away. As soon as they do that, everyone's like, oh, they're doing that. Oh, unfollow. Whereas instead, if you have them say, "How many of my best friends wear makeup? How many of you love your mascara?" Like, ask a qualifying question so they immediately start to see who loves the product, who loves to use the products that they can offer them to help them. They start to find the people to help. So that's really, really important, is what they are saying right away on those first posts. And then testimonials. You want to give them, they don't have the product yet, they don't have their kit yet, they can't do an unboxing yet. Give them those resources, and you have them in the Push to Pink page. There are all those resources that you can go and grab, pictures, sample posts, all of that I believe has been created. So go and use what's there. Or you can create your own, or you can reach up to your upline. I know several of the upline that I've been working with have created these things already. So just reach up, ask for help. You're going to plug and play this content. You're going to use it with everyone. It's going to make it simple for you. And it's, like I said, plug and play. Now, so I want to teach them right away. You want to teach them how to get interest. Then you want to teach them how to respond, because they are going to get interest. So you want to say, so when someone comments or likes, here's what you're going to do. And you want to give them a template, some samples on how they respond to that person who liked their post. You want to teach them how to create a link, right? So in how to respond, what falls under that is how they're going to create a link to give someone their link to their website, how to create that rewards link that they can use to funnel these orders in to create this affiliate link for themselves. You want to make sure they know how to set up payment so they get paid, right? All of those things are important right in the beginning because you want to anticipate that they're going to get orders right away. And just really simply how to navigate their back office. Now, you can do that in a video. You can do that in a 3-minute video. Say to them, here's what to say, how to say it, when to say it. Here's how to navigate your back office. Here's how to set up a link, all right here, tied up in a bow. Take 5 minutes, watch this. Let me know if you have any questions. So that, I mean, it's on you, and you decide how you want to create this, the actual pieces of the system, the framework I'm giving you. You can create the content, or find the content that's already there and plug it in. Now, the next piece is you want to make sure they know how to get help when they need it. How do they contact you? When should they contact you? Set up the next call with them, or make sure they know when you're going to reach out to them next. How to get customer support if they need help, they can't reach you, where they go for customer support. Set up that with them right away. I think that's very important. You want to build connection. That's the other key piece. Connection means you're the kindergarten teacher. Remember, you're like, come on into my classroom. I love you. So get them connected on your team page, and also give them, I call it cohort support. Get them in a chat or a Facebook group, or however you like to set it up, amongst themselves. If you only have a couple people every month, well, that's going to change because now you're super confident about onboarding. But when you have a cohort of people, put them in a group together. If you don't have a lot of people, work with another leader. Get one of your sideline sisters or another yestie, get together, create this group, because there's power in numbers. There's power in encouragement and support of people who are new. That excitement, that joy that exists, you want to keep that going. You want to build on that, because remember, that first 30 days is self-belief. You have to build it if you're going to help someone be successful. Putting like-minded people, brand new people together is a great way to do that. And they build these relationships and those friendships, that sisterhood, that lasts forever. You know that. You experience it yourself. That's why you're here. And then you want to get them aligned to the new presenter call. Get them connected to your home office team. Get them on that new presenter call. It's okay to send them the replay if the call isn't for another week, but then tell them, I encourage you to get on the live, because you're going to hear things differently on a live call. So make sure they get connected to that. Those are key things to be connected with right away. That's the only thing. Those are the only things, right? First, that's your first call. That's your first touch point. They don't need to get connected to all the other stuff. It's noise. It's noise. And when people are faced with noise, they step back. You don't want them to step back. You want them to lean in. So the next thing you want them to do in this first touch point is you build a list. Now, not a list of 100. No, like I said, they think of 100. They're thinking of the wrong people right out the gate, and they're going to get a lot of no's. You want them to think of the right people. So have them build a list of 20 to 25. 20 to 25 of people they know, love, and trust, that they can reach out to and ask for their support, their guidance with their business, and ask them to try a product and give them a testimonial. Tag them on Facebook with a testimonial. Like, those people, those are their people, right? So have them make a list of those people, that 20 to 25 people, the first friends that they call on for help, their product junkie friends, all of that. And then you want them to then take action, make a list, but then take action and reach out to 3 people every day. 3 people every day of your list of 20 to 25. Okay? That's action oriented. You've got them doing social media posts. You have them responding to people on social media. You've got them connected, and now you are helping them reach out to their key people every day. Now, for you, every day, you in this time, especially this first week, you want to be connected to them. You want to chat with them every day. That's why it's really awesome if you get all your newbies in a chat where you're just commenting, sharing, inspiration, sharing your story, again, like those types of things. You want to stay connected to them because you want to be the voice, the voice of happiness, the voice of joy in their life, in case they don't get that from anywhere else. And you want to have the ability to reward and celebrate action. Notice I said action. They will get rewarded with the results, but you want to reward them with the actions they take. You want to call it out. Saw that great post you did. You tagged me in that post. I thought it was great. So glad you asked your friend to join your business with you. Good for you. Even if they don't get the result, that's what makes this important, is you are encouraging the action, you are rewarding the action, right? Even if the result has not worked out for them yet. It will, they'll keep going if they know you're watching and you're encouraging them. So if I were to make a checklist, those were the things I'd put, and we are making a checklist. Those are the things I'd put on the checklist. What else would you add? Love to know. What would you add to that? Remember, is it really simple? Is it really need to know? Is this going to be income producing? Or is it fun to know? Make sure this very beginning is need to know, action oriented, get the sale. It's all about helping them feel confident and getting the sale. Now, day 7, it's been a week. They've been a week in. You want to reach back out to them. A great touch point would be, did you get your kit? Did you get your kit? Great. We want to do an unboxing video. There's training already created for that. Shoot them that. How to do an unboxing video. They're already comfortable. If they've done what you've asked them to do, they're comfortable. They're posting on social media. They're learning how to respond. An unboxing video isn't going to feel like a huge stretch if you've primed them and make sure they're taking action all the way along. So the kit, they have their kit, super awesome. What are your favorites? Get them focused on what their favorites are and talking about the benefits and connecting a benefit to a product. They are going to be very likely interested in the facts, the features. Move them along with that. Get them focused on, how does this make you feel? How does this work? Like, what are the benefits to this skincare? What are the benefits to the eye cream? Like, focus on the benefits. It's how you want them speaking to their audience, and it's what brings them sales. Okay. And you want to ask them, are you having fun? If they're not having fun and you're not having fun, then no one's having fun. And there's no joy in the business then. So ask them if they're having fun. Is it fun? Are you having fun talking to people? Are you having fun posting? Are you having fun doing Facebook Lives? And if they say no, then you say, okay, why not? Because that is very important to fix what's broken. And you don't know what's broken until you tell them, until you ask. And it can be terrifying as that new leader who's trying to build a team, and you're almost afraid to hear what the challenges are because you don't think that you have the answers. And here's the thing, you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to have all the answers. You have to help them find the answers. You have to help them figure out the answers. Someone could say, oh my gosh, well, I would have, but my internet was down and I couldn't post a live because my internet was down. And so, yeah, that's a huge challenge. Well, you say, oh my goodness. Do you have another place where you could go? Like, how do you solve for that if you don't have internet? Like, what are your options? And you get them thinking about what their options are, whatever the roadblock happens to be. Right? So it's really important that they start to think that they can solve their problems. That's, again, self-belief. You want to build it, you want to foster it, and you have to have it in yourself. So you have to ask that question. What's challenging you right now? And then you have to keep the action going. A week in, they need to still be working on 521. It doesn't matter if they only got one order. It doesn't matter if they didn't get a single order in their 7 days. It's the action that matters. Keep them focused on 521, what that means for their business, and give them the resources and time in your time to help them do that. And then every 2 to 3 days, you want to stay connected. Stay connected with your new person via the chat, through messaging. How's it going? I think you're awesome. So glad to see your smiling face now on our team page. Like, you just want to keep the positivity flowing, keep that joy, that energy flowing. So it's important. Now, 30 days comes in. They've been here for a month, right? or so. Your touch point needs to be, okay, now they need to learn how to ask for testimonials. Testimonials lead to new business. This is so important because you want them to be successful. They have to always be getting new business, and saying hello, same for you. New business is success. So how do they get testimonials? You want to teach them that. This is important now because they've already reached out. It's likely they already have customers who've tried the product. So you want to start them in building a business that's based on follow-up to ask for referrals and testimonials. So you want to talk to them about that. You want to make sure they're focused still and continually on the benefits of the products. And now they have a story. They have a story of their business. They have benefits of the business. They can share why they're glad they made the right decision with Unique. So that has to come to play in their business, and sharing that continually, and creating a monthly strategy for sharing those things. So this is where it starts to get really fun, because if they've stayed in and they've worked for 30 days, again, it doesn't matter what the results are. If they have worked for 30 days, you know you have someone you want to work with, right? Always reward work with your effort. So that's just a really, I think it's one of the benefits of any onboarding system, is it immediately shows you who is going to work and who you are going to work with. Okay, so again, 30 days in on this checklist, it is also, you want to continue their list. Now is where you want to build their list bigger and bolder, right? They're braver now. They can handle the no's. So now you want to start building that list and getting them to widen their circle. You want to have them learn how to grow and network. That's really key. Break out of their comfort zone and grow their network for long-term success. Now is when, you know, their personal social media is their front door to their business page, right? Their business page, their VIP pages. Now that's when you want to start layering in all these advanced systems for them to continue to grow and network and expand. I mean, you can decide there are going to be people, like I said, there's going to be people who come in, the 5%ers, like, I'm all in, I'm done, I'm going for it. You're going to have those people, and they're going to do this much quicker. But if you want to keep it simple, what is going to be income producing? And those posts, those reach outs, those are income producing in the beginning. You know, fumbling around on Facebook, creating pages and groups and things like that is not income producing. It can be stressful for a brand new person. So think about that when you in your onboarding system. This is when you want to now talk rank, talk comp plan, begin to share with them the perks to these things, get them involved in the pages, because now, like I said, they've built a foundation, they have belief in self, and they are going to be more willing and receptive to all the avenues that they can take with their business. But be very protective of their time. Be very protective of their time, okay? Keep them focused on the right actions. And just to circle back before I close this out, people join, like I said, for fun. They join for finance. They join for freedom. Your onboarding system can't discriminate should discriminate on any of those things, right? It needs to be for everyone. It needs to focus on how you have a system in place that they can duplicate, that anyone at any point can decide, I'm no longer a kidnapper, I want more. I'm no longer just paying my car payment, I want to pay my mortgage payment, I want more. You have a system to do that. You have a system that they can now use to help other people get started as well. They see it as a future to build. And so it's critical that you create it and manage it and keep it and keep duplicating it and keep doing it over and over again. And again, I mean, if you think about that new kindergarten teacher, she doesn't start off saying, here's phonics for you. She starts off with the simple, basic foundational skills to build a business. And that's what you need to do as well. She keeps it fun. You need to keep it fun and allows people to work at their own pace. A couple final tips before I wrap it up. Don't chase people. Don't chase people. people that you chase they sap your energy. And if they're not inspired to do the work, it's unlikely you chasing them down is going to change that. But what I will say is don't ignore either. If you have someone that's joined your team and you don't hear from them, and they said, yeah, I really wanted to pay my car payment, and they're like, well, they're not participating in the chat, you don't see them posting on Facebook. It's a simple thing, but means a lot. Reach out and ask if they're okay. You okay? Are you okay, Carol? I noticed you haven't posted all this week. I know you wanted to use your business to pay for some of your bills, and I really want that for you. I'm just concerned. Are you all right? Or have your goals changed? You may or may not get a response, but at least you know you did your job, and your job is to support your brand new person. Let them reveal to you the next step. If you don't hear back, that's fine. That's on them. It's not on you. You've done your job. Move on. And here's the other thing I want you to understand. You may have 10 people join your team. You may not get a single person to do the business in that 10. But the next month, you may get 10 more, and you may have 5 that are rock stars. It's numbers. Don't get sucked in to feeling that the numbers control you. You control the numbers. That's why it's important to continue to sponsor and help people learn about Unique and encourage your teams to do the same. So, all right, I probably went too long, but I wanted to take you through a simple system, what's important right now, right in the beginning when someone joins. And like I said in the beginning, we're going to put together some great tools for you to keep you on track, to create a checklist for you, to create a checklist for them, and then link all the training and support to make this work and make it successful, to give people the how to launch their business successfully, no matter what their goal is. It's not for you to decide. It's for you to give them the tools. So the key to success, your success, is helping other people find success. I believe in that wholeheartedly. I believe in you. I am so impressed with all of you at Unique. And I will do whatever it takes to help you all learn, grow, and find your true success with this business. You have it in you. You may find this to be challenging, but it can be learned, and you can do it. Every single person I know that's done this business has been challenged in some way, shape, or form, and has had to work at it. And so don't feel like you're alone. Feel like you're part of a team that is changing lives, because that's exactly what you are. So thank you so much for listening all the way to the end. Please comment below. What are your takeaways? What are your suggestions? What are you going to work on? And when are you going to get that training system up and running for onboarding your brand new people? Have a wonderful rest of your day.